Hello, hello. It's your local alien here with another reaction. So lately I've been doing Seven Deadly Sins reactions, and I do intend to do more show-based reactions in the future. For instance, I'm planning to eventually do a Young Justice reaction when the mood is right for it. But right now I wanted to try something different. I saw in my YouTube feed that one of the most infamous YouTubers, Amberlynn Reid, recently uploaded a video, I think 2 days ago? Yes. Titled, Am I Over 600 Pounds? Now, Amberlynn Reid is someone I had never even heard of until about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So I haven't known her for long, but once you start down the Amberlynn Reid rabbit hole, it goes very far down. There's so much I've been discovering about her, so much that I never wanted to know, but that just keeps popping up and just keeps coming up in my feed. And she is a topic of interest. There is a lot of discussion around her. And I will admit, I've gotten caught up in the Amberlynn Reid drama. I try to stay away from YouTube drama, but there's just something special about her. I feel like we all know an Amberlynn Reid in our life. So, with 2019 having just started, Amberlynn Reid has her New Year's resolution. She's gonna stick to her diet plan more. According to her, she's gonna turn over a new leaf. And I'm not a hater. If she loses weight, that's absolutely great. If she doesn't, if she instead gains more weight, not really gonna be a surprise. But anyway, through my recent discoveries, a lot of people have commented on one of her videos where she says, I believe it was her New Year's video, where she said she's 540 pounds, or 560 rather. A lot of people said that she's actually 600 pounds, according to her fitness band. So I believe this video, Am I Over 600 Pounds, is just going to address those rumors. And yeah, looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to throughout 2019, just kind of following her progress. I don't know if I'm gonna do more reaction videos of her or anything like that. But at the very least, I saw this in my feed and I figured, it'd be more interesting to react to this rather than just watch it on my own. So we'll see how it goes. It also gives me a chance to test out my editing software. So let's begin.
Hey guys! Oh
Hi.
my god, I haven't filmed a video in a crazy minute, and I'm
Same.
gonna explain everything. Don't you guys worry. I hope you guys didn't leave me. I know a lot of people were like, where are you?
That just
I'm
cut off.
here. I am here. There were a lot of people saying that I was in the hospital and some crazy business like that. Never happened. Your girl was never in the
My
hospital,
girl.
so it's okay. You can calm down. So, at first, I wasn't gonna upload for just a couple days. I was just, I had nothing that I really wanted to talk about after the last video that I uploaded. And then all of a sudden, Becky gets really sick with a stomach virus. This is TMI, but she was puking and just like super sick. And I was so worried. I was like, oh no. But I wasn't gonna be filming or anything like that while she was super sick. I just thought that was really rude of me and
Yeah, how
disrespectful. I wanted to
immoral.
make sure she was okay. She was my #1 priority. So after she started feeling better, I was like,
Sure.
okay, now, we can vlog or whatever. And I ended up getting sick. I knew it was gonna happen. I just was like, it's gonna happen. Like a sickness that hardcore. So I ended up getting sick, which I am so much better now. So the last week was just a mixture between both of us being sick, trying to feel better, and it's just been a whirlwind. But I am finally feeling like pretty 100%. My stomach still kind of has some sharp pains here and there, but I am feeling so much better. There has just been so many people who have been sick lately, and you're just like bound to get it if you're around someone who has it. If you guys hear really loud noise, it is so windy outside It's like crazy. So I did this thing on Instagram a few months ago.
Got a new
where I
dietitian?
asked people to send me assumptions about me. And if you guys are a real MVP
Stop.
or whatever you want to call it, you guys remember that. I did do it before this was like a huge trend, but all of a sudden I go on YouTube 2 days in a row and everyone and their mama and their uncle and their grandpa are doing these assume things about me, assumption videos, and I'm just like, I did this months ago, but I didn't make it into a YouTube video. I just strictly did it on Instagram. So I'm like, you know what? Let's redo it. Let's spill some tea. I have seen some of the assumptions you guys have made about me, and it's just like, y'all don't play. Like, you guys are literally haters. Just kidding. Not all of you, but oh my gosh. Okay. So this might end very, very badly because there are some things on here that I'm just like, do I want to admit to this? So if I was gonna sit here and lie in this video or exaggerate or anything like that, I wouldn't even make this video. So it's just a little disclaimer that everything that is said in this video is going to be 100% truth. I hate that I have to say that. It's just that so many people have revolved my channel around the fact that people think that I'm a liar, but let's just not even get into that. Let's just do these assumptions. I'm like so pumped. Your dog has a tumor. That assumption is incorrect. You're 600 pounds. That assumption is also incorrect. I went on You Now today and I kind of went a little cray cray because there's like this thing going around saying that I have reached 600 pounds. It has never happened. My highest weight has and always will be 560 pounds. I will never surpass that, and if it ever does happen, you guys will be the first to know because I have been super honest with you guys about my weight and my weight struggles and just the struggles that I have being as big as I am. I have no reason to sit here and lie to you guys. So wrong.
I can think of a few reasons.
Truly not healthy, and if you did go to the doctor, there's more issues going on than you share. That is also completely wrong. Everything that happened at the doctor, I shared with you guys. I was very nervous about opening up because I knew the kind of backlash that I was going to receive. People would either say I'm sharing too much or sharing too little. There's just like no in between. But that is a wrong assumption.
So notice that she focused on the part of that assumption that was about her leaving out information about the doctor. That's the part she addressed. She did not talk about the first part, which is you are not healthy. She said nothing about that, which means if she is being honest, and when she said that she was going to be honest about everything she said in this video, then she dodged information by not addressing the healthy part. Because it doesn't matter if you don't have a critical condition. There are other ways to not be healthy. Even people who are normal weight can be unhealthy. Like she just completely dodged that part of the question. So that's a little Also, with her weight thing, I'm not going to say one way or the other if she's being honest about her weight. I'm just saying, simple way to shut everybody up is just to do a live weight calculation. Like, just get on a scale, record the entire thing from the moment you step on to the moment your weight is calculated to the moment you step off, so nobody can say anything about editing or anything like that. Just do that, and everybody will know for absolute certain, hey, on this day, at this time, my scale, my very accurate scale, said that I weighed this much, and then nobody can question that. That's a simple way to put all the assumptions to bed.
Actually love to swim and the beach but never go. That is a true assumption. Good job. You love making plans but you struggle to go through with them. That is 100% true. So another true assumption, I am a plan maker. I enjoy making them.
A
I always
plan
have the
maker?
best
You mean a planner?
intentions in everything that I do and everything that I planned, but it's just like, I never follow through. It's horrible. I think you're an amazing person who just wants to be loved and needs a lot of help along the way. I'm gonna say that's a true assumption. I feel like I'm kind of in a spot where I feel like love is a lot more important than hate, and I feel like the hate is gonna mess up you know, anything that I need to fix for myself. And more love and more support is what's going to help me. This one made me laugh. You always have cat/dog hair on you. I probably do, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't give a because the more hair that I have for my fur babies just means I cuddle them. I love cuddling them. I love petting on them. It's just like they need the love. They need the attention. This is a huge assumption that I actually receive all the time, and it's incorrect. It's totally not true. I can understand why you guys think it. I've seen 600-pound life. I totally get it, but it's not true. And the assumption is Becky has to help you to wipe. I can tell you right now,
Wow.
if that was the case, I just wouldn't be in a relationship.
I
I feel like a relationship, yeah, it's about caring. And if you need someone, you
It's
need
quite an
someone. If you need help, you
assumption.
need help. But I'm still young, and I know if I keep going down this path, then obviously it might end up
Youth
like that one
has
day.
nothing to do
But
with it.
I'm young, and I feel like relationships are supposed to be exciting and sexy. And if I needed help to wipe my butt, that's not exciting, that's not sexy. I would no longer feel like a girlfriend, and I would more so feel like someone that she needs to take care of. And I'm not into that. I'm not down with that. And I feel like it ever got to that point, I feel like I just wouldn't even want to be with Becky, because I would never want to put her in that situation. That just makes me really sad to even think about it. But
So, where's the line drawn then between Becky taking care of you and just doing nice things for you? Where's that line drawn? Because you said in another video that you can put your clothes in the washer, but you need Becky to pull them out for you. And then Becky dries for you, she picks up things for you. She does multiple things for you that an average person can do for themselves. So, where is that line drawn between girlfriend and caretaker? Is the line simply when you can no longer wipe yourself? Is that when the tables turn? Is that the uh, wake up call that we've all been waiting for you to receive, or is it just whenever you say it is? Where is that line?
that is completely not true. You never walked 8K steps. That assumption is false. When I was doing the whole 8,000 steps a day thing, that was completely true. I feel like that's what I did majority of the day. I would walk in place to cook. I would walk around the house millions of times. I would walk in my driveway, up and down the road. I was just constantly walking, and it's just really sad because it's like I can't do that anymore. I can't walk 8,000 steps,
Well,
and
you
I
could.
almost want to give myself a goal to even try that and just see how it makes me feel, because back when I did do it, I felt so good. I felt so amazing. I was walking those steps and I was proud of myself and the accomplishments that I was making, and it felt really good that people didn't believe me, because that means that I was doing something right. That means 8,000 steps was so hard to believe. Like, oh really, Amberlynn doing that? Like, yeah, right. Like, that made me feel kind of cocky and made me want to keep going. This
So
assumption is
why just
sweet.
stop?
The assumption is that you're awesome. I'm gonna have to disagree. I don't think I'm very awesome, but if you think so, thank you. Sad about people hating on you, but strong enough to push through. I'm gonna say that's a true assumption. It is sad. It's sad that our society is to that point where people are just horrible. I feel like there's no validating the hate that I receive, and it's sad that people act that way, and I pity them. But like you said, I am strong enough to keep pushing through, because I feel like there's a big portion of people who just couldn't withstand some of the things that people say about me, but I feel like it almost makes me stronger.
See, I had a feeling this is what this video was going to be when she said, "Oh, I had people send me their assumptions about me." I feel like she just made this entire video to be like, "Oh, look, this is what the haters say about me, but I'm just going to brush that off. It doesn't matter. Oh, I'm stronger than the haters." Like, we get it. You've addressed haters before. Um, you don't need an entire video where it's either, oh, people are assuming these terrible things about you, or they're praising you. Like, there's really no in between at all. And you couldn't make an debunking assumptions video without referring back to the haters every other assumption.
I assume that you're the best person ever, duh, lots of love. That's super sweet, but obviously that's not true. You actually seem very charming and sweet. Becky too, I wish you all the best 2019. Thank you, I appreciate that. You know who you are. I assume people misjudge you when it comes to your mental illness. Yeah, definitely. I've read some crazy comments about even just like physical illnesses. People like to diagnose me, but they also like to undiagnose me, and it's just like, you're not my doctor.
Who
I
is your
assume you love
doctor?
Harry Potter. I've actually only ever seen the first one, and it was recently, and I adored it. I loved it so much. So this one upsets me. It is you chose the woman with the most influence to win the giveaway. So that is a wrong assumption, and if you guys are confused, let me explain the
Please
situation.
do.
I was holding a giveaway, which you guys know, to give away $100 to anyone who watches my videos and supported me. The first giveaway I ever did, I handpicked the giveaway winner myself just by reading a paragraph. This time I decided to make it more fair, and I did a Instagram generated like random comment picker type thing where they chose the winner for me. I had almost 4,000 comments on that giveaway.
I was mind blown, which thank you guys all for joining. I wish I could literally give $100 to every single one of you. So I did the random picker, and then I sent the message to the person saying, hey, you won. I know this is kind of impersonal, but here's my Venmo information. Add me. I can send it to you. Thank you so much for the love. And just to make it more personal, we can talk a little bit. And that's when I found out that she had over 100,000 followers on her Instagram and that she was some Instagram model. I was shooketh, and I just thought it was unfair that just because the number of followers she had meant that she shouldn't have won. So I have been completely attacked because that's who won. I didn't pick the winner. I did not pick the winner. It was chosen by a generator. I did not pick the winner for the millionth time, and I don't think it matters how many followers someone has, how many pictures they have on an Instagram. To me, that doesn't matter. She is a viewer, and she was in the giveaway, and that is who won. That was who was chosen. And I have just been wholeheartedly attacked about this, saying, oh my god, I can't believe you would do that. She probably doesn't even need money. It wasn't about someone needing money per se. It was about someone who supported me and who has been there and watched my videos. And just because she has a certain amount of followers doesn't mean she has a certain amount of money. It's just like the whole situation has been so shallow, not from my standpoint, but from other people's standpoint, like saying that she didn't deserve to win even though she was chosen has just been like a complete like shocker to me.
I just feel like no matter what I do, people will find a reason in a way, in a story,
Going back to the hater thing,
to somehow make me be the bad guy. You don't get any sponsorships. That's actually wrong. I actually do have a business email and I receive sponsorships on the daily. I just don't do them, and that's probably because I'm lazy. You love Halloween. Assumption is correct. I do love Halloween. You're amazing.
so this is something I was going to bring up earlier, but then decided it's not that big a deal. But further into the video, it kind of bugs me a bit, because usually when YouTubers do a sort of reading comments or responding to your suggestions kind of thing, they show the commenter, or at least they show the comment and blur out the name and picture. Amberlynn's kind of just reading off her phone. I'm not making the claim that these are fake comments or anything like that, because she did say that she did this on Instagram, so probably a bunch of people did reply. However, it just seems weird that she isn't showing any of the comments unless she just didn't feel like editing them in. But I would feel more connected to it, feel that this is more genuine if I did see people's comments. Otherwise, it kind of almost feels she either she either may have handpicked some comments, or maybe, not saying that she did or didn't, but maybe made some of these comments herself just to address some popular things that she sees in her social media that people are saying to her, just to address common assumptions and myths that people have about her. I'm not saying one way or another that she faked any of these comments, or that she only chose the ones that she wanted to address or anything like that. But without seeing any of the comments, it seems kind of questionable. And this is something she often does. She'll read something that somebody said off her phone, but not show us anything. So we have no way of actually knowing for sure if what she's saying is true. It's like what I said earlier about, oh, if you say that you're a certain weight, there's an easy way to prove it. Just step on your scale and let us see ourselves. Like, if we only have, see, this is why you have so many assumptions, because we only have your word to go by and no proof. That's how assumptions formulate. If there's plain evidence for everybody to see and know that it is true, then no assumptions can gain popularity because everybody will know that the truth was what was in your video, what you showed. Just a tip.
Major fan of Lana Del Rey. I am. I adore her. I love her voice, love her lyrics. I think she's super, super creative. So I'm going to do one more. And the last one is, you know what you're going to have for breakfast the next day before you go to bed. The assumption is incorrect. I have no idea what I'm going to eat the next day, and I actually don't even eat breakfast. So that was that video. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Not really.
I'm going to try to film in and upload in a little bit more for you guys. Don't you worry, new followers. This doesn't happen all the time. I've been on YouTube for over 5 years, and I go through spurts where I upload daily or like 6 times a week, 5 times a week, sometimes just 3, and then I go through moments where I'm just like, you know what, your girl got sick, I don't feel like uploading. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
Okay, that was that. So, in this video, we learned about some of the assumptions your girl gets on a regular basis and which ones are, according to her, true and false. As I said just a moment ago, you can address the assumptions, but if you don't have proof for some of these that are provable, then the assumptions won't die out. I'm not saying whether you were truthful or untruthful throughout the entire video. I have no way of absolutely knowing that for certain because there was no proof to say, hey, this is 100% true. But yeah, as I said, Amberlynn Reid, she is a person of interest. A lot of discussion about her. Very entertaining, but interestingly, not because of her content directly, just because of everything surrounding it and just the journey that she has put herself on and the self sabotage. If I were a psychology major, I'd probably do an analysis of her, probably for, I don't know, maybe a personality psychology class or something like that. Um, but yeah, she is quite a topic of interest. But that's all I have today. If you want me to do more Amberlynn Reid videos, I don't know if I will. As I said, I try to usually stay away from YouTube drama, but there's just something really special about Amberlynn Reid. But if you want me to do more videos about her, you could try suggesting certain videos, and if it seems like an interesting video that I haven't watched yet, I will consider doing it. Especially if a lot of people really want to see that video and not a lot of other people have done it, because I don't want to just react to the same thing everybody else has already reacted to because you've already received a bunch of other opinions about that. But yeah, that's all from this alien. See you soon.